This photo looks great. What do you think? It's a cool photo. Or? And yes, this photo was made with the Sigma 150-600 Sport lens, which is that one. This lens is what you really need? Is a great question. Are you interested in wildlife photography or nature or sport photography or architecture? Architecture? Yes, definitely. And a little bit later I'm gonna explain it, so just believe me. So if you're going in that way, this lens gonna be one of your best friend. There's a few downside about this lens, but I will explain everything, so don't worry. In the last few months I had luck to shoot photos with this lens in nature, I mean in a zoo. So I shooted wild animals with this lens, birds, so that was pretty great. And in the other side I shooted with this lens in New York, so in the street. This is two different style of shooting, and this lens, it's amazing. I tried it in different light conditions, so in darker and a bright sunny day, in golden hour. I have a lot of photos and it works like everywhere. I don't want to talk about too long about the specs, so I try to be fast as possible. So don't go anywhere. The lens is what we got. We have a nice hood here, then this is how it looks like. Is it a little bit robust? Is it bigger than with the lens hood? But honestly, I love to use it because it protects my lens. About the specs, the build quality. Is it Japanese art? Is it weather sealed? Great feeling to use. Dust and splash resistant structure. There is a dual zoom choice. If you want, you can use the regular zoom ring, or if you are in action and you don't want to miss the shot, then you can use just straight away. This is a great feature. There's a 95mm filter size, which is really big, so if you want to buy some filters, then it's gonna be a little bit pricey. The inside, there's a high quality glasses inside. There's a 25 elements in 15 group, so this is why bit heavy, but there is a water and oil repellent coating in the front elements. It was a hard sentence. There is a 9 rounded blades, so that's gonna give us a nice shallow depth of field. And this is telephoto lens, is a hyper telephoto, so we're gonna get a really good compression on the photos. The maximum aperture is 5 to 6.3, 5 in 1/500, and 6.3 aperture is on 600mm. The minimum focus distance is 58 to 280 centimeters, which 22.9 to 110.2 inches. Focal range is as we know the name of the lens, is a 100 to 600 millimeter. A beast in wildlife, in nature, animal or sport photography, or videography, because this is really great to shoot action sports if you want. The weight is 2.1 kilograms, so it's a bit heavy lens. So honestly, I will just carry with me when I have the specific reason to shoot with that lens. The resolution, is it simply amazing? I never had any issues with Sigma, so they make a fantastic job. There is a little bit vignetting, or sometimes comes a little chromatic aberration, which is not a big deal. It's not a red flag. You can easily fix it in post-production. The image stabilization, is it working amazingly good in this lens? There is two modes. There is a sport mode and a little bit slower and regular mode. Honestly, I used most of the time to shoot handheld shots, and I never had any issue. I made videos with it, which are there. The tiger and the mongooses. Both video was, maybe the tiger not, but the mongooses was on 600mm handheld. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. It's really crazy. the Sigma works fine. And that was enough about the specs. What we have here, which is a really great thing, but I really like, if you are on a tripod and if you want to take vertical shots, then the easiest way is what you can do is you can rotate this little ring and you can just rotate the mount. So that was the Sigma 150 to 600 Sport. Honestly, if you know you need this range, then I say I can 100% recommend, because the price is not so expensive. Is it, I don't know, is it maybe 1,400 euros? Something that, but I'm gonna write it here, the price. Thank you for your time, guys. I hope I helped with this little video to make the decision is what you wanted. This is a great lens. I use it, I love it. Here are some shots what I made, the wildlife and the architecture photos are also here. Skyscrapers are amazing. Yeah, so you can use it to shoot buildings because you have this 600mm where you can use it. Just out there. So yeah, this is a great lens. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, you know what you have to do. Hit the like button, subscribe, smash the bell, and see you guys on the next. Peace.